Our prayers to the sky, asking angels if they know when it's time for us to go. So sing to the wheels.
Hello, good evening, and thank you very much. Welcome to Vermont Musicians Network. I'm your host, Josh, and tonight I hope you kids really like country music, because we got Mark LaGrand and Sarah Monroe and the Mischievous Angels. So get ready, and here they are.
Don't turn out the lights, 'cause I get scared at night. In the light of day, my baby might stay. My baby might stay. But when the lights turn low, I saw him hold her in his arms when the lights turned low. My heart came to harm when they walked away, left a burn mark on my soul. All my fears came true when the lights turned low. So leave them all, 'cause I don't want you gone. At night I kneel and pray. My baby went away. My baby went away. When the lights turned low, I saw him hold her in his arms when the lights turned low. My heart came to harm when they walked away, left a burn mark on my soul. I lost her in the dark when the lights turned low. The lights turn low.
Hi, I'm going to do a song called Two Wheeler, and I wrote this song, and Jim Pittman designed a beautiful dobro part that you'll get to hear now. Riding your two-wheeler, toes above the ground. I know your future, faith won't let you down. Faith won't let you down. Eyes of little children want simple things indeed. So upon your shiny back, the moment is all you need. The moment's all you need. The way you fly in the face of fear inspires me today. So embrace with how you're blessed requires me to say, if I could only keep this image all the time, never have another care, only peace of mind, only peace of mind. Days are full of worry, nights of sleeplessness. If I could keep it simple, I'd surely get my rest, surely get my rest. The way you fly in the face of fear inspires me today. So impressed with how you're blessed requires me to say, if I could only keep this image all the time, I never have another fear, only peace of mind, only peace of mind. Thank you very much. Mark's gonna sing us, play a song.
Yeah, it's called I Know What Makes the Rain. Sweet forgiveness brings redemption and heals the things we dare not mention. Separates us from our tension like water from a cloud. And I know what makes it rain, fall from heaven, ease the pain, wash this world right off my shoulders, cleanse me to my soul. And light drizzle in Ohio, and sheets of silver on the mile. It makes you feel just like you've never seen before. And I know what makes it right, fall from heaven, ease the pain, wash this world right off my shoulders, and cleanse me cold rain, it makes me shiver. So I ask the great forgiver, from all evil, please deliver me back home to you. I know what makes the rain fall from heaven, ease the pain. Watch this world run off my shoulders, cleanse me to my soul. And I know what makes the rain fall from heaven, ease the pain. Watch this world right off my shoulders, cleanse me to my soul.
And welcome back to Central Vermont Musicians Network. And tonight, if you're just tuning in, we have the country music stylings of Mark LaGrand and Sarah Monroe with the Mischievous Angels. So let's go.
Lonely boy on a big blue ball, his heart would break each time he'd fall. And through the cracks that would not mend, his life ran out through pick and pen. Some days are up, some days are down. He sold his soul all over town. And songs of hobos, and songs of trains, and songs of women, and songs of pain. Now he rides the waves and he sails the wind. He lights the moon when the night begins. And in the stars he twinkles and smiles, 'cause nothing matters after a while. Bound by sadness, and bound by fear, and bound around a million tears. Two parts faith and one denial, and nothing matters after a while. Now he rides away and he sails the wind. He lights the moon when the night begins. And in the stars he twinkles and smiles, 'cause nothing matters after a while. Nothing matters. That song was inspired by the passing of the late great Townes Van Zandt. And that's for Townes. Sarah's going to sing a song.
Called Where's My Daddy? Man. Day they laughed and rode their bikes, had lunch and a wonderful hike. Crossed fast water together with smiles. One foot then another they covered the mile. She didn't know she was testing her dad. Just for assurance she acted mad. All of a sudden in the middle of the stream, something inside her decided to scream. Where's my daddy? Where's my pa? Where's my daddy? Don't he hear me call? Just walked away and left her out there. Terrors and dangers drew everywhere near. Feeble attempts to find balance on rocks. The 2-year-old screamed as the 10-year-old talked. Where's my daddy? Where's my pa? Where's my daddy? Don't you hear me call? She touched his soul, he turned around. All that was lost was suddenly found. Reaching his hand out for her to grasp, he assured her her daddy had come home at last. Where's my daddy? Where's my pa? Where's my daddy? Don't you hear me call? Where's my daddy? Where's my pa? Where's my daddy? Don't you hear me call? Don't you hear me call? Thank you very much.
The next song's called She Went with the Wind. She packed her bags, paid her fare, picked up her wings, put down her fear of flying. As she lifted off the ground, I could almost hear the sound of something dying. It took her up so very far, she looked down on the man that I'd become. When she breezed upon the jet stream, she left me here alone, and she went with the wind. She went with the wind, carried her across the sea. She went with the wind, so very far away from me. It's been cold, this I know, but not so cold our hearts should freeze and wind up broken. Shattered pieces on the ground, and the lover's vow softly unspoken. She went with the wind to carry her across the sea. She went with the wind so very far away from me. She went with the wind to carry her across the sea. She went with the wind so very far away from me. She went with the wind so very far away from me.
And we're back at Vermont Musicians Network. I'm Josh, and I'm here with Mark LaGrand, Sarah Monroe, and the two Mischievous Angels. We got Jim Pittman on steel pedal guitar, and we got Spencer Lewis on fiddle and guitar as well. How y'all doing tonight? Having fun?
We're doing
Excellent.
good.
Excellent,
Wonderful.
excellent. It's really refreshing to hear old school country music rather than that Billy Ray Cyrus stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I get the Billy Ray Cyrus, LeAnn Rimes
Right.
kind of school. That's not the kind of country music I like to listen to. I'm
Yeah.
more into the Johnny Cash, the Hank Williams, Willie Nelson kind of thing, and definitely reminds me of that more than any of the modern country you have.
Great. That's a wonderful compliment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
And not only thanks for coming, but thanks for coming with those boots on. Is there any way we can get a shot of Mark's boots? Now, one question that came to my mind is, did you actually have to kill the snake to get those?
Not only did I kill the snake, it was my pet snake.
Oh, really?
And I didn't actually kill him. He died of old age. And
You storyteller.
Spencer gutted the snake for me and dried it in his sugar house.
Very nice.
So they're probably the first python ever dried in a sugar house.
Now,
in
if you lick them,
Vermont.
do you get a sweet taste in your mouth? Can you dip them in coffee or anything like that?
Well, I've been wearing them for pretty near 10 years, so I don't think they're going to smell really sweet. They still smell like leather. But
Maybe after the show I can give it a try. Maybe lick your boots or something. We'll see. We'll see how much time we got. So, now, you have a new CD out. It's called Mischievous Angel.
yes, I will hold it
There
there.
it is right there. Now, where can the kids get the CD at?
Well, they can get this CD at Buke Spieler,
Mhm.
and of course we're going to get it right into the store here in Barrie,
Right.
which is
Main-
Exile
Exile.
on Main Street,
Mhm.
and it's at Borders Books and Music in Burlington. So, and they can also call me if
Oh.
they'd like to.
Okay.
229-6219.
For advice or just for the
Advice
CD?
or CD or
Right.
yeah.
How to
Fashion
skin
accessories.
a python.
If you listen
Right.
close to these lyrics, you probably won't be asking for relationship advice.
Right.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I got a
That's
chance to listen to it
positive
last week, and I really enjoyed it. And I know the kids will too. Are you going to be playing live anywhere soon?
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Tomorrow night we're at a pub out back in Burke Mountain.
Right. The kids aren't going to get a chance to hear that though, because
Yeah. Yeah, what are we doing? Oh, first night in Montpelier.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be at the Trinity Church, and I believe that'll be at 5:15. But of course, first night we'll publish.
right, we'll have more word about that.
Sure. So come see us. Yeah, first night. That would be great.
So you said you've been doing this for 10 years, or you just had those boots for 10 years?
The boots were a great milestone for me.
Did your career take off once you got those?
Well, I felt like it did.
Uh huh. And so the project is you and Sarah. Are you two attached or what?
We are married.
You're married.
We just got married 2-3 weeks ago now.
Well, congratulations.
Well,
On
Thank
top
you.
of
That's
Owl's
incredible.
Head.
Yeah.
It was
That's wonderful.
beautiful.
This
It
may
was
be
a
our first
fall
married
day.
performance.
Wow.
It is, honey.
I'm honored. We're honored.
Yeah.
Right? We're honored. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're honored too.
So the project started with you two then?
Actually, the project started with us two,
Huh?
and but also us two. So it's a neat story. Sarah and I were singing together, and so our performance project, I would say, started with that. And then Sarah knew Spencer, who's a producer and has half a dozen of his own records out. He's a
Probably more than that now.
wonderful composer, producer, and Sarah knew him and introduced me to Spencer. And Spencer said, "Why don't you come over to the studio and run one of your songs
Right.
as a songwriter?" Which we did, and I believe it was Mischievous Angel. And then and that started it off. And we did a lot of work in his studio. And he and Sarah have both been invaluable to me as an artist, as well as Jimmy over here, who I've played with in bands over the years.
Yes, Mark and I used to do the Animal House circuit, all the fraternal orders together, and we have a long history.
That's a nice step uphill guitar I've noticed you have there. Very lovely.
Yes, by the way, this is made in East Montpelier, believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
Jerry Pheasant in East Montpelier makes
got
these guitars. Yeah.
They got a sweatshop in East Montpelier. Did they bring the Haitian boys over to work it?
No, Jerry's a one-man operation. I think he puts out 1 or 2 guitars a week. He does real well.
And you mentioned that you have a new record coming out, Mr. Lewis.
It just came out. It's called "The Silence Between the Words." It's all instrumental, no singing.
Is it going to be available at the usual outlets, Bookspieler, that scam?
I guess I kind of do a little unusual. I have listening stations in Frog Hollow, Cold Hollow Cider, places all around Vermont like that. But Spieler has a few. They sell a couple, 3 a year, which is
Well,
not enough to make a living with. But
I do a radio show on 91.1 WGDR, and if you want to give me it, I'll play it.
All right.
I played one of your songs last night.
I sent one to the station. It might have got swallowed up, though.
Everything does there. You got to glue it down to keep it there.
Yeah.
We were number 1 on WGDR in July.
Number 1, kid. You hear that?
Number 1 on WGDR in Plainfield for 1 week in July. We were so excited about it. We were so surprised and excited.
You beat out the Beastie Boys. You beat out Soul Coffin.
How do we do that?
Leanne Rhymes, too. You never hear her on GDR. Let's see, what else we got to ask you? Oh, the kids are watching. Do you have any message of inspiration or warning to the children of Central Vermont?
Inspiration or warning?
Maybe watch the hygiene, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
This is your forum to speak to the kids, because they're out there. They're right there. That's
right.
the kids. Millions of them.
The only thing I would say to kids is just be talking to somebody. If it's your parents, that's great. If it's another trusted person, but talk to somebody. Things have a way of piling up real fast, and just make sure you're checking in with somebody. That's what I'd like to say to kids.
And it's a good idea to stay off the porn. Just to throw that out there.
Yeah, I try not to give too much advice, but
Be creative, kids.
Yeah, be creative. Inspiration, just
One day you may end up right here in the studio. Well,
That's right.
I guess that's going to wrap it up, and you guys can get back to playing some music.
Sounds good.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys for having us and all the hard work you're doing. This is a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
All right, kids, get ready.
Lately I've been talking to myself, telling all kinds of lies, taking my angels down off the shelf, and running short on alibis. And I can't touch the love in the wind blowing through my fingers while reaching for the sky. And I can't touch the love, lay my head upon the water, wash the dust out of my eyes. Everybody keep their distance. Nobody win. Who's gonna show me what's inside? Each time I meet resistance, I start digging in. And it's been too long since I cried. And I can't touch the love in the wind blowing through my fingers while reaching for the sky. I can't touch the love, lay my head upon the water and wash the dust out of my eyes. I can't touch the love in the wind blowing through my fingers while reaching for the sky. I can't touch the love, lay my head upon the waters and wash the dust out of my eyes. And wash the dust out of my eyes. Lately I've been talking to myself.
Yeah.
I can't touch the love. We're going to do a song called Mischievous Angel. This is the title track off the CD.
Sometimes we think of our little daughter when we played this song. You might think that's kind of interesting. We've had a very long engagement, even though we were just married. So. And here we go.
And I can see that you're restless. I can see that you're bored. I can see you forgotten how much you're adored. Your halo is fading and your wings have stopped showing. If temptations you're craving, then you better be going. Mischievous angel, catch a runaway star, rocket to heaven. You can go as you are. Mischievous angel, see the man in the moon dance on the Milky Way, but come back to me soon. Cause when I was hurting, you came a healing. When I was just thinking, you gave me a feeling. but the time's come for going, then you better be leaving. But don't look back as you fly away, and you won't see me grieving.
Mischievous angel, get your runaway star, rocket to heaven. You can go as you are. Mischievous angel, see the man in the moon, dance on the Milky Way, but come back to me soon. Dance on the Milky Way, dance on the Milky Way,
But come back to me soon.
nicely done.
It's called The Road Home. Like a river running dry, we send our prayers to the sky, asking angels if they know when it's time for us to go. So sing to the wheels the way that you feel. The road home is long, turns to the right, turns to the wrong, dips and curves and bends our minds. We lose control only to find the road home is long. Driving in the rain and darkness falls across our lane, windshield wipers mark the time, headlights stare between the lines. We're still moving on long after we're gone. The road home is long, turns to the right, turns to the wrong, dips and curves and bends our minds. We lose control only to find the road home. The road home is long.
I'd like to thank Mischievous Angel. CDs available at Bookspieler, Exile Main Street, LaGrand, Sarah Monroe, Jim Pittman, and Spencer Lewis. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time on Vermont Musicians Network.
Thank you.
To the sky, asking angels if they know when it's time time for us to go. So sing to the wheels the way that you feel. The road home is long, turns to the right, turns to the wrong.